Do I need to leave anything here? Welcome in, everybody. Hope you had a happy New Year. Are my settings switched? I think they are. It's like 50-50 chance I log in and this next quick bar slot control right here is automatically bound to my scroll wheel, which it should not be. Also, I think I've got all the stuff I need over there. Wait, what do I need for a hammer? Is there anything special I need? Because I'm going to make some hammers. Yeah, it doesn't need, like, batteries or anything stupid. All right, let's go. Oh, by the way, the book wall. It was kind of finished the other day, but I finally got the last couple of books to... Wait. What? What is happening? I have the rarest book in the world. The Book of Forbidden Knowledge. It's the Ninjago Klombo Totem. It's clearly just a visual glitch, but I've never seen that happen before. It's got the black part of the Ninjago book in the back, but then it's got the Klombo prop tome in the front. We have done it. We're summoning demons with this book. But I did get the rest of... I mean, technically, I didn't need to fill it up to any bit, but to have that wall full. And then I still have all the maps that I don't know what I'm going to do with yet. Plus, I still have all the extra books back here. But yeah, very, very interesting. That's a first for a visual bug. Klomjago tome. Why didn't I think of that? The Klomjago. I need to get a screenshot of that. That's funny. The Klomjago tome. Master the art of Klomjago. Oh. Or Ninjambo. Ninjambo? That kind of works too. I lost my world because of the update. So many hours gone. What happened with the update? What made it... You, like, died because of it? Or, like, the update itself, like, ruined your world? Oh! Where am I? I'm actually, like, right below the actual base. Is this expert mode? Yeah, this is my year and 8-month-old expert world. Yo, Brickenstein with the resub. Let's go. All right, I need... Yeah. 5. I think we're just... Yeah. Bone steel. 5 of them. Opal. 1. And then when the opal's done, I think... Do we already have some bamboo? No, we don't have purple. I guess we have purple honed steel. I guess I could just do one more purple honed steel. Wait, I only have to make one more for the relic. The new plant glitch? Yeah, I did it for the rice, so I can get a bunch of rice really quick for my horde. Alright, so now I should be able to make... What do I want to make the hammer? Because it really doesn't matter. Maybe let's make it lightning, because I'm probably not going to fight the dragon with it. How do you get so many legendary ritual oil? I play the game a lot. But I have a video, and I'll kind of show you because I'm going to do some more farming today as well. Yeah, let's do lightning, because I feel like adding lightning affliction, that just goes better with the hammer anyway, being an AoE weapon. Because the hammer is really good. It's what I'm going to probably start using to clear out chaos challenges, because it's like, dude, it's a one-hit slam on, like, pretty much every mob, dude. And even the stronger mobs, couple, and they're gone. So let's do because this is already going to do AoE damage, and then this will inflict lightning affliction, which will chain to other, I'm pretty sure it chains to other enemies, unlike the fire, which just stays on the one enemy. But this will just make it, like, even more AoE potential. And then we'll go ahead and give it the trio. Give it damage, durability, and luck. Yeah, I got about a third of a chest of steamed rice, and then I have like a chest's worth of regular rice still that I kept. But I made like a ton of steamed rice. Like I think I made like 5 chests worth or something like that. Also, Equilibrium, thank you for the follow. My mass storage, I have a video tour on my YouTube, not a tutorial, but a tour. And I'm going to actually be releasing a video probably tomorrow that I've released it before. You could probably find it further back on my profile. It's just how to build shelves for your chest. It's pretty simple tech, but if you don't know how to do it first, it could be a little bit tough. So I'm going to kind of remake that video essentially. But when it comes to building like storage and making it fancy, once you understand the basic concept of building shelving and how it works, then it's fairly easy to build like a fancier system around it. So it's not just like bare bones, just like pillars and floor pieces for shelving, like my storage base that's like castle themed essentially. Looking for inspiration for a build? Here, we can take a trip down memory lane here for a second. I'm not in any sort of rush to do anything particular today. I can take you to some of my expert builds that I've got here. Because I also haven't visited a lot of stuff in quite a while now. You want to see my Shogun castle? You know what? I don't think we need either of these with us anymore. And then what's that doing here? Oh, that was a tester, I think. There we go. That's all I need. How do you unlock runes? I have a video in the last couple of videos on my TikTok explaining exactly that. There's a handful that you find from Colombo tomes, and there's a handful that you find from Storm tomes. But I'd check out my video. It'll explain everything. Let's go to the Shogun Castle. Oh, yeah, I guess I could grab an extra totem. It's not the end of the world if I don't grab one right now. But good call. You're my favorite person to watch play LEGO Fortnite. I get so many tips and tricks from you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Maxie. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. If you guys ever have any questions, hit me up. I try to catch all the comments that I get through all 3 of my chats between YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch, but I'm always trying to be here for you guys. Legendary ritual oil. I think I just made it into my 3rd stack, so that'd be like 100 over, just over like 160. What do you think is the best weapon? The crossbow. Here, I have a question for people who've used the crossbow more. Like when you put like an ice relic on it, because the crossbow does so much damage, is the affliction based on damage? Or is it like a per hit thing? So like if I were to, there's like an ice crossbow with all the stuff kitted out on it. Does that like one shot freeze a brute or something like that if you were to headshot? Because that's if so, then I would say the crossbow definitely ends up being the best. But I don't know how the affliction works with it. Because the good thing about the pistols is like you can switch from one to the other. And what I've been doing is like when I'm fighting a brute, I'll start with the ice pistols, and then as soon as they get frozen, I switch to my fire pistols, which makes them get the fire affliction plus the ice. And if you know, if you get any 2 afflictions on an enemy at one time, it will do like an explosive burst of like 3 to 5k or something like that. It's huge. It like does a ton of damage. So then after you hit him with the fire to do the combo burst, then I switch to earth, and then I think fire affliction ends up staying on after that. And then you do earth affliction, and then it does another immediate. You can kill a brute in like 2.5, not even like a second and a half, just from going from one element to the other, and then it just does 2 to 3 different explosives. But this is my... Oh, wait. I should have brought some fish sandwiches so I could actually fly here. Okay, it's just loading in. I was like... I was about to be so sad. Oh my god. I was like, for sure it's loaded in by now, right? I go to look at it, like half of it's like gone almost. I'm like... Like Doc from Back to the Future, just when he sees the train catch on fire, and he's just like... How to get ink? Pinned video at the top of my profile. It comes from two different sources, essentially. This is my Shogun castle that I built probably, like, what? A year and a half ago? This was pretty close. This is near my original storage. So I have an OG storage base in this expert world. It's right over there. This is essentially where I started my expert world, was this kind of circle right here. This is like where I heavily did all of like my original, like my first base. This is the, I'll take you over there after, the Dur Castle. That was my first fancy, like obviously I leveled up my Grasslands, Desert, Frostlands village originally to get the expert trophies. But those villages weren't fancy. Like literally over there is my original Frostlands village. It's literally just like a couple of chests and the village post. The goal was just to level it up, get to 10, get the trophy. And then after I got all my trophies back when Expert came out, I was like, all right, now that I got all my trophies, I'm going to build my first fancy village here. And the Dur Castle was my first village that I built here in this Expert world. And then I built the giant original storage base not long after. And then this base, I think, came second after the Dur Castle. Like, these don't have any function to them. They're just for fun. Like, I don't ever come here to craft things. I don't store things here. Sometimes I'll come and collect from the villagers that I have, like, working on the metal and stuff like that. But I haven't needed those kind of materials in bulk in so long that it's like, I don't even... It's just an art piece that is in my world forever now, which is the fun part of it. Because even though I like to play an expert world, that's the fun thing about this game, is if you're a creative person, everything you do in your world is cumulative. You know, it's always going to be there. You can always revisit it. It's like a little museum you're building constantly. How do you get those blasters? Again, top pin video. Most of the questions you guys have, if you check out my last 10 videos, I bet it'll answer 80% of your guys' questions. Not that I'm not looking to answer them, but I try to make sure my videos are heavily visually aided and explain everything what I think to be in depth, which is usually better than I can do on the spot without visual representation of the things that I'm talking about. Create your own lore behind the village. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I will just make up goofy nonsense, but for the most part, there's not much lore. But this is my OG storage base before the castle one. I took everything out of here, so there's nothing in the chest, but I left everything pretty much in the state that it was in when I used it. So this used to be my weapons area, so I did take like stuff off the walls and stuff. But this is where I had all my weapons. This is like my little weapon studio. Up here, this was actually a functional vehicle lift, although it was really buggy and it probably still won't work if I tried it today. It'll lift, but if I put a vehicle on this thing, when you put one dynamic build on top of another dynamic build, because this is just, if you can see, this is just like its own piece that's floating in here, and I just have it like kind of stuck in here. But when you when you put a vehicle on top, and see it now, it's not even working. When you put a vehicle on top of this, it's like two vehicles trying to work against each other. Just this game, it's not ready for it yet, and it would lift up my car, but the second I would either go forwards or backwards in the car, it would be like the balloons just gave up. Even though I'm not adding weight, I could barely. I would be able to like tap W and barely go forward, and it would just like make the whole thing drop before I could even drive forward. It was a little buggy. Up here is where I used to keep all my fish. This is where I used to keep all the extra maps. I think this is where I kept all the extra books. This is where I used to keep all the equipment. Again, never really took a lot of stuff off the walls. And then this is where I kept all the food. So this is, again... Oh, I forgot they changed the displays. They made all the fish... I don't know why the fish food is displayed this way. Because technically, fish food can go into your hand. So I don't get why it's being displayed like an item that can't go into your hand. Because usually that's the rule. If it's displayed vertically, right up on the wall, that usually is historically meant the item can go into your quick bar, and your character can physically hold it in-game. And then any part or item that can't go into your character's hand, like, you know, silk. You can't put silk into your hand, so when you put silk onto the wall, it ends up on the tray. But it's weird because all the fish sandwiches can indeed go into your character's hand, yet they're displayed like the other items. Okay, so across from this is the actual storage. So this is before you could display anything on the wall, so I didn't actually have labels for these. This was my old wood section, and then kind of how I do it now. Wood, stone, metal, gems, and then this was like miscellaneous. This was like fabrics and animal parts, or vice versa. This side was nothing. And yeah, that's pretty much the extent of this space. A lot of it's just for show, like everything up there was extra. Oh yeah, and then at the top, I really should deconstruct this village. Reason being is it just kind of causes a lot of lag. It's a lot of build. This is where I displayed my, before I moved it to the other display base. This is where I had every single legendary variant displayed. I've been just using plasma pistols lately over anything. But it depends what you're fighting. Because I think the nunchucks are potentially better than the sword. This is my Dur Castle. So this is the first fancy village that I built in my expert world after getting all the trophies. It uses, it uses Lion Knight's castle pieces. It uses Majestic Manor pieces, and then obviously pieces from the Dur Burger. I was even very proud of myself to successfully work in the Dur Burger roof piece into the castle, into the whole castle. It looks nice. Tip for a lot of essence. Well, honestly, just fighting enemies. If you go do chaos challenges like I'm about to go do.
I wish they would come out with the old looks for the crafting bench.
Dude, you're telling me a whole year and a half later. Plus. I'm still telling you, if they end up utilizing my idea one day, I'm telling you guys, how, like, first of all, put more kits in the darn shop, okay? More kits in the item shop. More kits in the item shop. But after we get that, what they need to do is with every kit, to make it more appealing, they should not change the prices of the kits, but what they should add to all future kits and existing kits is, you know how usually when you buy a skin, there's like usually a combo pack that gets you a back bling and a pickaxe? There should be something similar, and I've said this multiple times in the past, it's my idea. They should do something similar with the Lego kits. When you buy a Lego kit, like let's say the Lion Knight's Castle or Anarchy Acres, there should be a themed crafting bench that comes with it and a themed map marker. At the very least, you should get a map marker that matches the kit you bought. It would just be a different style. It wouldn't make the map marker any better. It would just make the flag different. Maybe it's a statue for Shogun, whatever it is. They should just, when you buy the item kit, you should get a very specialized map marker and then a specialized crafting bench. So that way when you put down a crafting bench, there would be a UI and you would have skins for your crafting bench, and they would all get, so if I bought Anarchy Acres, I could go here and be like, oh, let me pick my farm style crafting bench, and it would just be like a farmy style, like it would do, and then, or like a castle crafting bench, or a shogun crafting bench, or like a stuff like that. Because they have like I guess what they're doing now is like just adding unique benches, because like this would be the ninja bench, you know, per se. Like this could be an edit style, but now it's just a completely different function, which I think is kind of silly. I'm guessing this is gonna get more, because like I don't get why they gave us a whole bench for all of this. I don't know, because there is a lot of new items, so I get having new bench. But yeah, I think it would add more value to the kits if you got like something themed additionally with it that could go on some of your other items and like skin over them. Excellent ideas. Thank you. Thank you. It's asking a lot, but I think at least the map markers would be great, because they're already not doing any, they don't have alternate crafting benches. Like, you know, we've got at this point we got the hero station, the rich, like there's a lot of different like crafting benches that they're not like the smelters where these like take I guess this kind of takes resources and alters them too. But then you also have like the potions cauldron. These are kind of in that alley, but it would also be nice to have like, even like, you know, maybe it's not always the crafting bench that is the thing that's skinned for the item kit. Maybe like if for a Halloween kit that comes out in the item shop, they give you a variant of the potions cauldron. So you could have skins for all the different, or some of them. Like you could have like a couple different variants of the oven that you like only got with certain kits. Or you got a certain variant of like the metal smelter that only comes with Lion Knight's castle, and it was more castle-y. Or the lumber mill from even Ninjago. You get like a Ninjago themed lumber mill from the battle pass. That would be nice. Texture packs, yeah, I guess that's what it would be. Skins, texture packs. That's gone. This is just a rare purple pickaxe with sapphire and gold. Because I haven't started farming yet for the day. I am just about to start farming. I'm probably going to mark up a bunch of locations and... Oh, this one's like a double. This one's like a twofer. I'm just going to be farming some unknowable energies and some other stuff like that. All the other Ninjago items. Is this shields or embers? Oh, it's two. It's like doing both quests at the same time. Are we going to drop embers, though? There we go. So what you want to do is as many of these challenges as possible. Once you get to a certain level, once you get to a star level 7, they can start becoming level 8s. And... Ooh, can I even pick that up down there? Oh, you can't. Sick. Then your chaos challenges can be up to level 8, but are not guaranteed to be level 8 every time. What that means is every single time that you do a chaos challenge, it will re-roll the dice, or reshuffle it, essentially. And see how this one was level 6 when I got here? You'd think, oh, it's not level 8. I'll just skip it. I'm looking for level 8s. No, because if you skip this level 6, it will always be a level 6. If you complete it, it can come back as a level 6 again, but it could also come back as a 5, it could also come back as a 7, and it can also come back as an 8. Just like rolling a dice. You can roll a 1 through 6, but if you roll a 1 and you don't pick the dice back up to re-roll it, well, it's stuck on a 1, isn't it? Until you re-roll the dice. Until you pick the dice up, re-roll it, and try to get a new number. Same exact concept. Did it break or did it... Oh. Wait. What's happening here? I think this one was broken. I remember last time I came here. I don't even think there's any other targets. There's like one target, and then the Chaos Embers are like busted. And I think it's just this POI that actually works. Not that. You see how I did the damage burst thing there? What's the quest here? Is this one act? Oh, this one's activate all 3 targets as well. There's that one. Is that the one I already shot? I hate the target ones. Oh, there's one. So there's one in the middle, one at the top, up there. And usually there's like, they're always in a weird spot. Or sometimes there's just not the third one at all. Sometimes it just rips you off and you'll never know. It's not up here, is it? No, okay. So it's there, behind there, and then either it doesn't, oh, no, that's not it. Either it doesn't exist, or it's like around the side. How do you get the pistols? Check out my pinned video, top of my profile. It will explain everything. With visual aid and all. What level is this one even? Is it even worth it? I mean, like, I do want it to reset, but if I can't find the thing, then there's not much point, is there? Because there's that one. Is there a second one up here? Or is it that one? Maybe it counts that one. That's way over there. Because I did see one over there, remember? Let's try that. Maybe it's like combining these 2 POIs somehow. Wait, no, that one was a conduit, right? Okay, no, that was it. Wait. Did I get it or not? I'm so confused. I think these ones are busted. I need to, like, just not come back to this one. This one, both. I think these locations are so close that they're, like, bugging each other out. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Michelle, but I don't. Didn't sound like it worked. I heard the gong go off, but then I'm like, hey, probably. I'm not gonna fuss with it. Plus, that one's at a weird spot. I could make a bus station there, but I'm trying to find ones. I actually should probably bring a couple of. Hold on. This is the easy way to withdraw materials. Oh, by the way, I meant to ask, has anybody seen, I looked in Sandbox, there's a lady, there's 2 people, and I swear they're not here. Has anybody found them? It's not her. There's another lady. She's like in red and white clothing. Yeah, if you knock all the anytime. I like the idea of knocking them all down so that way you could see them easier, but then I don't like breaking all the stuff for convenience. But like, I swear, because I have him. We have him on the list. That's Jed. It's Lloyd and Cole. So there's 2. I can see it. I can't remember their names, but does anybody know where to find them? In the cave down here? Is there like people I never interacted with down here? Oh, I didn't realize I could use this forever. Oh, it doesn't show damage. Why wouldn't this show you damage? That's lame. Is there another person down here? There's no people. So has anybody else found him? It's like a lady and then another. It's another person that looks similar to these guys in their clothing. I mean, there's people over here. I think I checked these guys already because these are like just like NPCs. That's Night Strike. We already have him. Yeah, it's got to be a part 2 thing, right? That's what I'm thinking. All right, let's go here. Oh, interesting, Hickdog. So there is POI. That's what I was kind of figuring. And can you take them anywhere? They're probably like exclusive, and you could probably like take them anywhere. All right, now we have another one here. Oh, that's really far, isn't it? I don't know if I'll be able to make a jump pad to that one. At least I'll need like 2, but it's like up there on top of that hill, I think. Or is it like in between? I don't know, I guess I'll just build a thingy anyway and see how it goes. Okay, good. Even faces the right way. Sick. Okay, can I move it another space forward? It's being all weird. It's like going back and forth. Oh, I missed some. I missed it. Oh, I should have grabbed, rip. Should have grabbed some grapplers. Yeah, this one's going to be really hard to jump to. I don't even think that one makes sense. Yeah, I'm just going to go back, and then I'll fly to that one, because those ones are just, like, 2 up in the hills. Any advice? Do you know how to get the plasma guns, correct? In general. But otherwise, in expert mode, shield is going to be helpful. And then also, even if you have a shield or not, getting good at dodging, whether you have the Spinjitzu or not. A lot of people may not know this. There are very few abilities in this game that can damage you while you're in the dodge animation. So while you're rolling, not only are you physically dodging, but technically, let's say you're fighting a bear. Let's say you're fighting a bear with like a sword. Pretend there's a sword. You're like, ha, bear. And you see the bear start to attack you. You can literally roll right into the bears or even a brute. If a brute is about to punch you, you can roll forward right into the punch. And as long as you are in that rolling animation, you are invincible. So it's all about timing and understanding the enemy's abilities, and that'll save you a lot of damage taken. That's probably my best generalized advice for expert, for if I had to like pick any. Let's see, we just hit our 3rd stack. Oops. I needed some of that stuff for the... We just need copper, silk, and flexwood. And then we need Shamadij. All right, and we marked that spot that we want to go to. Oops. Whoops. How do you make your chest stack? I'm actually going to be putting out a re-release of that video tomorrow. I posted a video about it a while back, but I don't expect people to scroll through like a year's worth of my content to try to find one tiny tutorial like that. It may be in the building tutorials playlist on my TikTok, which would be easier to find. Let's see. If I go to my top of my profile, build tutorials. Pause this. That's all I hear is. No, where's the build tutorials? Okay, we got how to build a car, how to build an elevator, the tree breaker, brute trap, land vehicle, that one's a vehicle, that one's a vehicle, that one's the auto farm, that one's the super balloon bounce. Does that still work? I guess you really don't need it anymore. Plus they nerfed it, I think. How to build off the grid, how to build cubbies for the cannons. Is it in here? How to build shelves, how to build shelves. No, it is not in that playlist for whatever reason. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oops. You can see, when Zeppelin, did you figure that out because you saw this extending down and you were like, or were you already on small UI and realized it? Which way did you discover that? You either noticed that UI was dragging down or you were already on tiny UI mode and happened to put down a marker. One of the two. Guarantee it. They do cool down a lot faster than they used to, I feel like. Ooh, I forgot to put on my Spinjitzu. You missed your jump there, buddy. Hey. Oh crap. I thought he was gonna do a fire blast, not fireballs. Dude, when he turns like super red like that. Oh god, it's lagging. Or I'm just missing his hitbox somehow. When he turns super red, it means he's about to do one of his fire attacks generally. Like, did I get 2 scale off that? I think I did. Yeah, I got a double scale from luck. I don't know, where was I going? We were going, oh yeah, we were going to get that opal up there. Holy crap, why is it so high up there, dude? Oh wait, I didn't bring my earth spinjitzu. So I have damage, destruction, and luck, and I think, let me see. Is a jump attack? Yeah. So if you have the earth spinjitzu on, you actually do more damage. And you can obviously eat food for this too. But it'll give you enough damage where you can one-shot these with just a regular attack if you have the earth spinjitzu equipped and you have this mastery. When the Earth Spinjitzu scroll is equipped, deal critical damage against resources. So it's not just extra damage. It's you literally crit. And I tested it the other day. it makes your regular attack do more damage than your jump attack does. I found out. I'm not kidding. You when you have this and it's Earth Spinjitzu equipped, you will do more damage with your regular swing than you will your jump swing. The only unbenefit to your regular swing is it doesn't do AoE damage if you hit multiple minerals at the, or things at the same time. Yeah, well, if you have like ice or because then your elemental damage is doing more, and if you actually have shurikens and stuff, and you're using the cryokinesis and the storm, that's what is getting boosted from the Spinjitzu, so it's really good. One. Hello? I swear they're like around the side or something. I don't know. Oh, there we go. There's one. Okay, so that one. Now where's the other dang odd thing? I haven't been to this POI much, so I don't know where they... I don't think I've done the 3 markers yet. I think last time I was here, it was like rollers, like a roller challenge. So it's 1, 2... Where's the 3rd one before I start shooting? Am I blind, chat? Down? I don't see it down there. The bottom? I don't think I saw anything down here. I mean, that was the second one, wasn't it? This one? This was the second one. And this was the first... Oh, I see. No, I'm getting those confused. There we go. I must have looked at those twice and they were in similar spots. And I thought they were the same. I'm terrible. I don't know what it is about word searches and using my eyes to find things. Terrible. I can do logic puzzles, Sudokus, and all that. Great. Word search that has no logic. It's just searching. Terrible. Terrible. It's like I have logical pattern recognition, not physical pattern recognition. Also, don't skip these because these are easy and free unknowable energies. I mean, that may be unintentional, but if you think about it, I don't know why it wouldn't be making your jump swings also crit, but it's clearly a different kind of crit. Because when you're jump attacking, it's clearly not a crit, it's just a bonus damage. And then the Spinjitzu clearly says it does critical damage, which must be a separate multiplier from whatever you're getting from the jump itself. Or the jump's probably an addition rather than a multiplier. Not to say it's bad with, because I still have destruction on this, so I can still absolutely break it in one shot, like you see there. And honestly, dude, I think the rate of destruction got buffed at some point, because I feel like I one-shot stuff, like, most of the time. You know what else I realized I don't like? It doesn't show how much damage you do to an object on a swing that you break it with. So if you one-shot something, you'll never know how much damage you did to it, which I'm kind of disappointed by. You have to have something strong, because, like, I was trying to test. I'm like, with Earth Spinjitzu equipped, do I actually need any, like, do I even need damage 3 on it? If I've got the what's it called buff or something? Like, if you just stack other buffs, could I save myself a spot, you know? Oh, that's the one I just hit. There's one up there. There's one right here. Hey, how did I run through the stairway? Hello? Is that building physically there? Oh my god, it's not! Hello? Alright. How am I gonna charge this thing? Double jump. We gotta double jump it. No! Hit it! No! It's an illusion. How's it going, Power Pansy? Why is it doing this to me? Oh, here we go. Alright. No, stop doing that! Stop doing... I want to do a double jump, man. Did I hit it? Oh. It is there. It is, but it isn't? It's like, says it's there, but it's not. Now I'm lagging. I don't have anything lightning on me to shoot it. It's a conduit, and these conduits require being hit by a certain, the only ice or electric thing I have on me is this hammer. Ow. It's not a big deal, but this building is just being stupid. Can I build a floor on top of that and then walk on that? Oh, it doesn't even let me build there. There we go. So silly. And let me guess, I don't even get the chest. Nice. Nice. Why would I? It's not like I worked for it. I play on PC. I feel like I gotta, if I want to do good POI hopping, I gotta do out here. It's way too, like, hilly out here, dude. Way too many hills. How old is this world? What date did expert mode come out? I don't even remember. It was like, it was like June last year, or 2 years ago now, technically. It was June 24. The red and black glider make a loom, so you can start making fabrics, and then once you make your first, I think it's silk. No, I think it's wool fabric. You unlock the red glider recipe. See, I've got like all. Oh, there's a little bit. I just saw it. I'm skimming back through areas I've been through just to see if I missed any opal, because I'm pretty much, my plan is to farm all of it and see if one can actually run out, which I'm sure some other people have already done, but you can't have enough because you need tons, just as much as you need gold oils, you need opal, depending on what you're making it out of, right? You're gonna need other materials to make it happen. And for every one, see, I just got 3 unknowables off that. For every 1 gold oil that you use to make something, like a weapon, you need 3 unknowable energies to make that gold oil, or to make the gold honed item. So it's just as important. I think this one. I still haven't found a location. That's what I'm also looking for. I think it's going to be one of these POIs out here that I got to find. One of the double Lost Master POIs. I've still yet to find one of those. Yeah, usually you do opal for the handle of a lot of the modern builds from this update that people are using. Oh god. Oh, I forgot. I can't really jump attack against these guys very well. Hey, yeah. If I can land it, I just do a regular. I can one-shot these guys with it with just a regular attack too. And I missed. They think that you think they're gonna go far, and then they don't. I do damage, durability, luck. But I guess, what, adding a second steel probably just does more durability than the durability buff does, right? Like the rune? That's probably the reasoning behind that, right? Like double steel, wouldn't that just add more durability than the rune would for the third slot? Because that was my other thought. I'm sure durability does stack on top of it too, but if you go all steel, you probably don't even need the durability rune anymore. There's got to be a POI this way, right? They're pretty evenly spread out, if you notice. That's what I'm trying to determine. I'm trying to go like and mark every one of my POIs, and then after I have them all marked, because I'm not going to utilize all of them, because like remember this one was like way up in a mountain. But what if I can discover them all, and then I can pinpoint like a perfect like chain like of checkers where I'm just like, okay, well if I've got these ones discovered, I can go from here to here, and then like here to here, and then here to here, and I can have like this super special like streamlined route where it's just complete a challenge, hit a jump pad, complete a challenge, hit a jump pad, and I can do that from like theoretically from one end of the map to the other, but I don't even think I can build up 2 afflictions fast enough on him. I'd have to have like triple amplifier totem. He's so resistant. Yeah, there's like gotta be a POI around here somewhere. Is it nestled in here? No? Oh! Zombie. Hey, it's Benny! I see some opal too. But I feel like this should be like prime real estate for POI. There's one over there. Do I already have that one discovered? Yeah, I sure do. Right? Oh no, that one's definitely not discovered. Well, let's grab that opal and then go check that spot out. Pick that up, right? Okay. Whoa, floaty! Oh my god. Whoa! Where did I go? Where did you guys band me to the Shadow Realm, dude? I've been banished. Hey! Oh, cool. Double miss. Smash. Smash. No, I'm gonna need that fire energy. I'm gonna need that. Hey. Yes, that means there's definitely got to be one, like, around here. Yo, no worries. I was actually out doing stuff on my birthday. I was kind of just hanging out and enjoying myself. I wanted to stream, and then I decided not to. I didn't want to pressure myself. But thank you. No, I actually had the upside down set for a while, and then I ended up selling it before I built it. I like Stranger Things, but I'm not like a diehard fan, especially towards the end. I definitely like season 4, but season 5 was fun. The finale was interesting, but like a lot of people, I felt like kind of let down. Like, maybe I'm too silly for the show, or like, maybe I'm not intelligent enough for the kids show. But like, sometimes with like people like fulfill plot holes with stuff, and it's like sometimes it's real stretches, and it's like, but then we're supposed to remember that as an audience and make it make sense like 6 years later. So there's a lot of stuff that ended up being either meaningless or it wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. I was definitely a little let down by the finale. Not to say I think it was horrible, but it wasn't great for me. Yeah, Stranger Things. I actually still have, it's technically the rarest Stranger Things set there is. It wasn't even a gift with purchase. It was like a in-store build. Have you ever heard of those that LEGO does? They'll have like days where you can go into the LEGO store and they'll have a free mini build with instructions. And basically, when around the time they released the original Upside Down, they had an in-store LEGO build that was Fort Byers. And it was just a little tiny mini build of Fort Byers. There it is. I knew there'd be one out here. And it didn't come with a minifigure. It came with non-exclusive parts. And it was only like 20 or 30 pieces or something like that, or even less. However, what it did come with that was exclusive were like 2 stickers, one of which says Fort Byers on it, that goes on to obviously the fort build. And I'm pretty sure because of that, I can't remember the last sold that I've seen, but it sells for like over $100 for like this non-packaged official, unofficial set with official LEGO stickers, but there's no box. I think there's technically a little instructions sheet that would have come with it, but nothing like that makes it look official, but it's, I'm guessing this one's around the side or something. There it is. But it's a really rare set from Stranger Things. You can get the official Fort Byers with the stickers. And I have it. Actually, I might have it on hand right here to show you guys because it's in a little bag in my closet, I think. Let me see if I can go grab it real quick because I swear I've got it somewhere close. I just don't want to get hit by a dude rolling at me. Hey! Get him! Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find it. Well, like everything that is Lego, I can't remember where I put it. It's somewhere. So I think I have it listed in my Bricklink store, even though it's not open.
I finally put
I
together my
probably have it
skeleton
listed somewhere.
T-Rex Lego set, and I love it.
Ooh, I actually have. Did I have it on display still? No, I think I took it down. I had the. It was the smaller one. It was like the very small Jurassic skeleton set. I even still feel like there's got to be a POI this way. Just based on, because I'm plotting all of them right now that I can find. My goal is to find.
So you
like,
are
every
selling
POI.
it?
Yeah. Actually, I might end up holding off on it, even though now might be the best time to sell it because the finale just happened, so it might have gone up in price, or people might be. It might not have even have any sold still. Let me look it up. Let's see. Brick Link Fort Buyers. No, not Myers. Buyers. Stop! Oh, Castle Buyers, not Fort. That's how you know I'm not the biggest Mega fan. I'm a fan, but I'm not a big fan. Yeah, just look up, if you just go into Google, type in, into Google, Bricklink Fort Buyer, or Castle Buyers, it'll come up. Right now, the 6 month average is $112. There is a sale November 2025 for 150. There's a sale December 2025 for 100. Now mine technically does. I don't think I have the instruction sheet with it. But if you go to the parts, let's look up the stickers. There's the Castle Buyers sticker, which doesn't have any sales prices because they're probably all. I doubt anyone would sell these individually. They would just, even if they only had the stickers, it's so easy to find the parts because the parts are really basic, and then just sell it as like an incomplete set with no instructions. But yeah, it's like $100 set. On the low end, even technically right now. Ooh, I'm not gonna be able to get those, am I? All right, so there's got to be a no. That's like open, and we saw all that. Is there a POI out there that we're not seeing? Because it wouldn't. This would be like, I guess. No, because like these ones are close. I feel like there's one more in this area. We checked here. Then we went the other way, I think. Okay, so we went that way. We're just getting closer to that one. I guess there is nothing out here in this area. I thought for sure there'd kind of be one based on the spacing of the rest of them, but it doesn't seem to be like that gridded, like the, you know, like the bus station spawn and stuff, where they're almost perfectly in a 4-point grid going all the way across the map. I don't think I could give it a show. I wouldn't mind making like an OG content or an OG Lego video. I have nothing against it, but I know it's in one of my drawers somewhere, or one of my closets. Hey. We're going back towards the POI there, so let's go get that opal. I hope someone claims them. Got One's dog is missing in our community. Don't lose that. Yeah, I don't know, Allie, what their deal is with the frequency of Lego kits in the shop. At this point, I don't think it's on Lego. I think it's Epic, like, essentially holding them back. Because I just can't imagine Lego doesn't want to give us that, like, personally, you know? What charms? I use elemental amplifier, which makes like the elemental buff stack up faster. Which honestly, I think almost running 2 of those might be more worth it. And then running like crit pizza to get the crit instead. Because I don't think there's anything else that does elemental amplification. Slide on PC, it's just your crouch button, or it should be. Hold on, I got like the sprint bug all of a sudden where I can't actually use my sprint. But it's just hold down your crouch button. Like, this is my crouch, and when I run, or when you sprint, it's kind of like the same thing as BR, right? Yeah, our own section right now. Like, yeah, I kind of agree. You'd think by now. Because they have so much in the... they still put car stuff. You can still buy cars and wheels, and I get it that you can use those in BR, even though the racing mode... isn't the racing mode, like, dead and canceled? Or is that still a thing? There's definitely no POI out here. So let's just search this way, then. Because we got POIs discovered up here. Unless there's a POI here that we can find. That's also an option. But yeah, but they put in items for that game, and it gets, I'm pretty sure, a significant less players. Damn, I'm finding masters like crazy today. Why didn't I slide? I'm telling you guys, it's the Slave 1 rock. It's the Slave 1. It's been fossilized here for many generations. Alright, so that's that one. So I'm guessing there's no POI up here. Let's just double check. Right? I wanted to make sure there wasn't a hiding POI here. Oh, that probably has a chest, doesn't it? That spot. Ooh, stuff. Is there any more stuff? There's stuff. I'm gonna make it. Oh, why did I? Oh, I was trying to hold that down so I could mantle. Worked against me. What's POI? Point of interest. It basically means, like, not necessarily a village, but even technically that's like a point of interest. Anything that's notable. Oh, this is just a parkour course, but I wonder if it has a repeatable chest up there, though, or if it's a one-time chest. Oh, just a one-time. I need to start putting fire pits up here, too. So that way I can tell myself that I already, like, did that challenge, essentially, and collected that chest. But, like, this is this is what I would consider a POI, even if it didn't have a challenge at it. Like, these are what we call POIs on the map. Oops. Hello? Hello? Dude, these walls with the blue in them are so pretty. Steel and opal do not regenerate. So let's work our way up this way and find ourselves some POIs now, because this one's already marked. Yeah, basically my goal today is to find as many of the POIs and mark them as possible, and then I'm going to attempt to make like a really slick travel system between all of them. I haven't even done the coastal. Oh, there's a lot of opal up there. Why can you never see it when you get up close? I swear. No, come on. Aw, I was trying to get the right angle to get to the top. I couldn't get it. Didn't let me go in time. There's some. Oh wow, there's all sorts of stuff over this mountainscape. Whoa, a jump height buff. Happy New Year, Jess. It's a new year for some LEGO Fortnite. Whoa. I think the jump buff is like making me lag, actually. I'm going like too high. No. When I go back, I'm going to remember to get my Earth Spin Jutsu, so I can actually one-shot these. Aha! I had a feeling there would be another POI over here. We found one. Still got to remember. Oh, dude, there's so much opal over here. I just must not have been here before. Or, like, been here, but I flew over it the last time with the machine instead of walking it, because I'm like, I've been doing a lot of areas and heavily mining the opal pretty much everywhere, so I'm surprised that there's still so many untouched spots. Oh, what the hell? And again, don't skip the banners. Seems mundane, but this is one of the easiest ways to get unknowable energies, which you need to make honed items. If you want legendary honed items, you need unknowable energies. So you actually need 3 times as many unknown energies as you do ritual oils. You think gold ritual oils is the end game until you realize you need 3 unknowable energies to make that ritual oil into a honed item. So you're still like in need. You'll still be short materials that you inevitably need. From the top rope. From the top rope. He almost like can't even hit me because I'm going so high. I'm untouchable. Did I not get a book off that? Okay, let's put a marker here. Let's go drop some stuff off. See, I feel like there's got to be one more POI over here, but I guess there's not. Yeah, ritual oil, just do what I'm doing and go to POIs and complete missions. You're looking for level 8s for gold, but you can't always get a level 8. I think there's some POIs that spawn level 8s every time. But if you find a level 6 challenge, complete it, because it could come back as an 8. It also could come back as a 5 again. It could come back as a 6, a 7. But the point is, it's not going to come back as anything else until you complete it. those. Dude, I'm getting tons of rift shards. I didn't even realize how many I was up to just from... These are all... I don't think... No, maybe I did bring a stack of 80 with me or something originally. But even then, I've collected at least 45 over that stack of 80 that I originally got. All right, so let's keep our search going out there. I think I could float to there without having to bus. Your monastery point keeps disappearing. How do you get those weapons? I have a video at the top of my page that explains how to get the hammer, dual daggers, and the dual pistols. I don't know when I'm gonna get back. I'll probably soon-ish. Giving my time more time to think. Myself more time to think. That's what I'm trying to say. And also, I've been thinking about doing a build within Expert. There's a place that I kind of found where I have an idea for. May not be an entire village, like a huge village, but it'll be like a one-off build that I think would be really cool with the Ninjago builds. I don't want to give anything away because if I say anything, it'll like about the idea. So someone will know exact. Whoa, dude, I am the real ninja, aren't I? Someone will realize what I'm talking. Oh wait. Oh, there is a POI here. Look at that. I was right. There's one here. I'm just surprised there's not one there. Hold on. Let's mark that so we don't lose it. And then, oh no! All right. Can I make it? Oh, come on! All right, where was the... It's so impossible to see from up here. From the top rope. Ooh, Ninjago Battle Bus. That's actually pretty sick. My charms, I use a legendary elemental amplifier, a legendary precision, and then the totem of return. All right, and there was some more here. Gonna lurk for a bit. Feel free. Feel free. I didn't see. Oh. It's kind of blocked by my face cam, possibly. And also, if you're watching on TikTok, make sure you go to full screen mode. Otherwise, you're probably not seeing half as much as you could be. What are these earth conduits? Dude, you almost never see earth conduits, I feel like. Am I wrong? Is that like the lead? Oh. Lost Master chilling there. Let's get him in a sec. Yeah, I feel like Earth ones I find the absolute least. It's gotta be just chilling around here somewhere, right? Right? Chat, I'm not blind, right? Am I blind? Have I gone blind? I think that was the first one I saw, too. And then, don't forget the Lost Master. Whoa! Did I get a thing? No. Yeah, this is a good spot. I don't know. I put a 1. So this was how I found out, because I was like, wait, can anything be an 8? Because at first we thought only some of the locations could be level 8s. But what I started doing is I was going to every location I could find, and if it was an 8, I would mark it with a 3. If it was anything under an 8, I would mark it as a 1. But then later, I would go back to my 1s and realize that they were sometimes coming back as 8s. So I would change the 1s to 3s. Now I just do all 3s. But that's because now I know every single spawn for a POI has potential for level 8. That's the one I already have, right? Yep. You helped me get the Warhammer, thank you. Yeah, let's go. The Warhammer is actually really good, as you guys can kind of see. It does really good AoE damage, and it does a ton of it, even to single target. Whoa. I am the ninja. All right, let's go. We're going that way, searching for POIs. So easy to get turned around on the Lost, or on like the Ninjago Island, because like everything kind of looks the same, and eventually you gotta like go around a hill or something. And when you go around that hill, you end up like turning left instead of like continuing to go straight like you intended. Actually, I wonder how much a fully charged one of those will do if I can one-shot the... Let's see. I've already done damage to it now. Oh, it only did like 1,000. How do you get the hammer? Check my top 10 video. It's how to get the pistols, but that is also how you get the hammer. You get the hammer before you get the pistols, even. Oh, I forgot to grab the earth spinjitzu too. Oh no. No! Betrayed me. What's happening here? Here we go. Yeah, I guess I get it, right? No man left behind. No! Pull the chute! No! Why does everything betray me? Why do my ice sanctuaries no enemies but still has a force field? Did you collect the chest? Did you interact with the statue and collect the chest? I'm pretty sure if you don't do that, it doesn't respawn the enemies that are there. So you need to open the chest to collect the ink before it'll reset those. Really? Here, let's see how much it actually does. I doubt it does any extra to it. Oh, it only does 1,000 still. That's weird. I thought it would do more. Tips to find lost masters: pretty much just run around like I am and keep your eyes peeled. I found like 4 today just doing what I've been doing, just searching around for POIs. Looks like there's some remnants of a build there. Just 2 lanterns. Oh. Hello. Can we stop it? Interesting. I think I was marking those chests in some way. Alright, got plenty of stuff out there. We need to search like this way, though. No. Yeah, I hate the bounciness sometimes. Like you'll hit a oh wait. I lagged back up. W. Alright, definitely no POI. I thought there would be. Alright, let's see if I can see one from... I probably haven't collected those earth energies yet. Alright, oh, there's a ton of opal over there, too. I doubt I've collected this one. Oh, I have. Look at that. Oh, no, I haven't. Yeah, if it doesn't give a chest or it doesn't let you complete it, I think they might reset or fix themselves after a while, but otherwise you just kind of have to avoid those locations. Aha! Aha! Hey! Let me up! Best weapon to kill the dragon? Probably the pistols or the crossbow. One of the two. Or even shurikens aren't a bad option with like a bunch of ice abilities on them. What is that? Oh, it's more earth. Did anyone catch what level this was? So I wasn't paying attention. Guess we'll find out. Oh, this level 7. Alright, another one. What's going on with that rock? Why is there a tree holding up that rock? What's going on here? What is going on here? Ooh. Interesting. How to slide on computer? Hold down your crouch button. At least that's what it is for me. It might not be bound for some reason. A lot of the LEGO Fortnite controls are sometimes bugged and they like won't be bound to anything. So you have to go into the keybinds and actually like assign it to a button even though it already should be. That's, I know, an issue from time to time. Very interesting island. Well, a very interesting rock, just like... I swear, from out here, it looked like the tree was just holding it up. Come on, little twig. Please stay strong. Actually, let's go back to the base, drop stuff off. Grab my spinjitzu, because once I get the earth spinjitzu, I can start one-shotting those things a lot easier. How do you do survival? It spawns me in the... It spawns you in the Ninjago island. Yeah, that's the newest part of the whole survival game. So it spawns you here, where I'm at. You only have to do about 5 or 10 minutes worth of quests. It's like a tutorial that you have to do here. But once you're done with that, there should be a bus station directly to the west of your monastery. Like if you jump off this way, there should be a bus station down here. So once you do the tutorial, you can go to this bus station, and then you should have a bus on the mainland, Star Wars Island, and the other places like Colombo Isles and stuff. So this is part of survival. It's just the newest part, so it sends you here first. But it's all the same game. It's all, like, if you have an old world, all your old stuff will be on the old mainland. It just transports you here for the new content. So just like I said, talk to Lloyd. He'll give you like 10 minutes worth of quests where you have to like, I think it's after you go down here and get your Spinjitzu. You'll come back up here. He'll have you collect, I think he has you collect like this chest, and then it gives you a glider. I think it's this one. Yeah, once you get the quests to get this chest, to get this glider, I think at that point you're allowed to leave. Upgrading your star level is just equipping higher level gear. So if you have legendary weapons and legendary charms, that's what gets you to level 8. If you have purple charms and purple weapons, that's how you get level 7. And then so on, one rarity down is one level down each. So if you're on green items, you should start finding blue. Like if you have green equipment, you should start finding blue equipment. If you have blue equipment, you should, or not finding blue equipment, blue items that can make blue equipment. Then you equip those blue items, then you'll start finding purple items that make you purple equipment. And then where's my Spinjitzu? All right, let's just take a bus out to here, and then I think we search for POIs and like a swoop back around here. The map is going to be looking like chickenpox by the end, but it'll be worth it. Oh, and also the skulls are dragon spawns. I've got a dragon spawn here, dragon spawn there. I'm even pretty sure, like right about here, I have a dragon spawn too. I've just never marked it. All right, let's go over to this bus. Oh, did someone redeem? They did. My bad. Let me go to the lobby. Darth Vader OG. Got it. The best materials to make legendary weapons. Steel and steel, steel and opal, steel and bamboo. All those are really good choices. Steel and bamboo gives you tons of durability and then extra attack speed too, but you don't get an extra rune slot from that combo. Put it back in. How do we get epic ritual oil? From level 7 chaos challenges. Give me one moment while this logs in. Redis. I'm doing well. How are you? Welcome back. Welcome back. If I play with friends, do we get the loot? Like, what do you mean? I mean, if you invite them to your world you've already progressed on, you'll have all the loot on that world. But if you go play in one of their worlds, you'll only have the loot that's been obtained in that world. So you can't transfer items from world to world. Like, there's no way. Like, on my expert world, I've got so much stuff. It's probably more than 10 players will ever need for a lot of the items I have. But there's no way for me to get it to another player on another world. If I invited someone to my world, sure, I could throw them all those materials that any amount that I wanted. I wish they would make public worlds and public servers that you could join into. Gosh, that would be so cool. Like, with more players, like smaller, they need to do something. They tested it with the Star Wars mode last year, but I think that needs to be looked into. We need more, like, I want an expert public PvP server where, like, my base is, like, always at risk or something. Like, something public server like that. Or even, like, if every like, what if you also had, like, what if there was, like, a small island and every player had their small island and you could do, like, raids to other people's islands or something? Hey! Is this level 8? I thought I heard a Lost Master. Charge. Charge. Ah! Oh my god! He's tearing the house apart for me. It's literally like a horror movie. He's coming for me, chat. Stop it. Stop it. Oh no, I'm gonna die! Dude, the freezing effect is the worst. Can we die with dignity, please? Did I get any relics off that? No, but I did get a gold ritual oil off that. It's really rare. I saw someone's numbers. They were farming like tons of Lost Masters and only ended up getting like a few gold ritual oils for like the buttload of purple ones that they got. All right, let's keep searching this way. Let's go get that buff. Oh yeah, for sandbox at least. Maybe not for survival, but for sandbox 1000%. Flat world, and it would be a smaller flat world. So, like, I feel like build complexity would be better. So again, the best way to deal with, like, the bigger stuff is to do 1 affliction, 2 affliction, and then keep switching back. Then get that affliction up again. Then get this affliction up again. Then you get the double. Then you get the explosive damage. You're good to go. Even for these guys, ooh, you can hit them with the fire affliction real quick. Ooh, they're even gonna get afflicted. Fire affliction, then go to he's earth, so then go to that, explode him. Granted, he's already dead anyway, but dragon. I swear dragons spawn by the shrines. I swear that, like, every shrine I have, I swear there's a dragon nearby. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, we run uphill really fast, don't you? Oh! Oops. I forgot I think I learned that from Spixie. Spixie Lee posted a video. You can just dash into their charge, actually, and it stops them, and you don't take any damage. I gotta start implementing that. That'd be so much easier. Can you do a base tour? If you want to check out my main storage base, I have a tour of it up on my YouTube. I don't think I've collected this one. So watch, I'll show you how to kill brutes super fast, too. What you want to, I mean, you need 3 different sets of pistols, or any item. They could be shurikens, too. But check it out. I have ice, fire, and earth. So I'm going to start with the ice. I'm going to hit him with ice affliction, then switch to the fire, then switch to the earth, and give them all. So ice affliction, fire affliction, earth affliction, explosion, explosion. Boom, boom, dead. So the ice plus the fire gives an explosion, and then fire remains on them. And then when you switch to earth, then you get fire plus earth explosion. And it takes them out pretty much instantaneously. Hello, what's up, RT? Oh, wait, did I stop for that earth energy? I don't think I did. Wait, did I? Did I get the earth energies? I don't remember now. I must have already got this one, or I just got it and don't remember. Big Master Brew, how's it going? Oh, there's a banner quest. And again, don't skip out in the banner quests or the training dummy quests. They're the easiest way to get unknowable energies, and unknowable energies are just as important as gold ritual oils are. Did I? Oh, it must be bugged. Yeah, I guess it's bugged. Oh, I did. Oh, let's go. I got an Ice Storm relic off that dragon, I think. Or it was the Brute. It could have been the Brute, too. I wasn't paying attention. Did anybody notice which one I got it off of? Because you can get them off Brutes. It's pretty rare, but same with dragons, even. But did anybody notice which one I did? Which one it dropped off of? Yeah, the pistols. And I'm also... If you get a challenge that has a particularly a lot of like non-bears and stuff, like ninjas and wolves and stuff, the hammer is great. It does so much AoE damage. You can take out like literally, you can one-shot like any ninja. Plus, look at all the damage it'll do to him. But the hammer is great too. It's a little slow. If you make a double bamboo hammer, it actually swings pretty darn fast, and you could probably make it a lot more useful. But then you only have 2 rune slots. But they would still be pretty good. Double bamboo gives extra speed, so if you do a double bamboo hammer, it actually does the 3-swing combo almost like, dude, it's like 20%, at least 20-30% faster, which is very noticeable. Jay is going to be at the Lightning Sanctum, so just do the quests that Lloyd is asking you to do, and you should unlock, or it'll send you to the Sanctuary when you've done the Sanctuary when you've done enough of the quests. Yeah, it's just visually bugged. The damage rune adds 30%. The damage 3 adds 30% damage, and that's how it's actually been since the get-go. For some reason, it just visually bugged out this update. I gotta go dump items. I guess I can get all the redundant stuff out of here. Oh, I have 66 wheat. Chat, where did I get 66 wheat from? Execute order 66, and it's just sourdough. Boom! Yay! I wish they would add more round fishing. I wish they would do a fishing 2.0 update where there was like, it wouldn't have to be as big as like Ninjago, but just like add a big old fishing POI and make like fishing villages a thing. Like where if you upgrade your fishing village, like better fish will start to be attracted to it. And then they could add like, you know, a dozen new fish in a new update and make it all centered around like doing a quest line for a fishing village and leveling it up. And then you could do like other activities with it. Like maybe even they had boats at that point or something. But we definitely need more, because I love the big updates and I've always said this, but we need more supplemental content that isn't some big deal update. Like obviously it'll be a big deal to us no matter what. But, like, we need more updates that are, like, cool, but they're not, like... They don't take 8 months or 12 months to come out with because they're such a big update and they make so many changes. We need more supplemental updates that are, like, small to medium. Like the Vehicular Mayhem one they did last, you know, originally in the Farm Friends update. That just added more features. We need more feature updates in between the giant content updates. I think that is what we need to get back to in this game. Because that's what, honestly, I almost preferred those updates. Adding more features to the game makes every content update more fun. Because it's like content updates do bring more features, but they're specific to that content update. Or they're, like in this case, they're themed in Ninjago, which isn't a bad thing. However, they didn't even give us fish for this update. Now I still holding out hope for phase 2 of this update to give us some new fish, but we got 0 new fish to go hunt for this update. I think with every content update, they should be adding those supplemental things to go off and find. Like that's what I liked about Lost Isles. They added at least 3 new fish with the Lost Isles, which just on top of everything else that there was to do, that was one more thing, which was great. Yes, we need big fish. We need, like, fish that are difficult to catch. You know, like in Animal Crossing, how you can, like, see the big outline of the fish in the water? And then isn't it, like, more... You have to be more precise on, like, the clicky mechanism. Like, I wish there was actually... So they actually did add, like, more skill to fishing. Like, if it... And then I wish they gave more nuance to the fishing pools. Like, they should make, like... legendary fishing holes that like you can't make buckets for or something, and then like you can maybe get a really lucky, like it's like a guaranteed legendary, but then it has like a chance at like a mythic fish or something like that. Like I would love more. And they got to really crank up like the Raven. They got to make it like at least like Raven thermal chances or lower, where like you're really working for these things and they're actually really special when you get them. That's how they did a great job. Legendary relics, making them only drop from enemies and be a really low drop. This is one of the only items in the game that truly feels special when you get it. Like, it's like even better than the Cyclone Pickaxe or the Thunderclap Blade, because those are even exclusive and you only get them from one place, but those are like guaranteed drops. Whereas like, I think these legendary relics in general are some of the most like sought after items, and you feel really special when you get one. Although they're random, I still feel pretty awesome when I get one of them because they're the only way you can grit them. You can't craft them at all. So again, when you're fighting brutes, I recommend having 3 different elemental types, whether they melee or not, and then you just go 1 affliction, 2 affliction, 3 affliction. So you do 2 different affliction combos back to back, and you can basically burst for like 5,000 2 times in a row. Is very powerful. Now let's search out this way now for a POI. Oh, that's... Wait. Oh, this is a POI too. It's just really close to this. Did I already do this one? Or is it bugged? Defeat the enemies, lower the shields. Oh, it's like, I think it's bugging out with the shrine challenge right next to it. Electric eel weapon. Yeah, it would be cool if they had some exclusive weapons like that too. Like some really niche ones that could only be crafted with certain items. Because they do need to reutilize, like, dude, like, I'm pretty sure half of the fish catalog, other than collecting it, has, like, no use. How to get Dragon Opal? First thing is you need to go to your Masteries tab, go to Ninja Masteries, and you're going to need to unlock these Charm Masteries, essentially. So first you need to unlock these 3 in the first row. That'll unlock the second row. Then you unlock the first 3 in the second row. That'll unlock the third row that has steel mining. Then you still have to unlock this one, and this one. That will unlock the 4th row, which has the Dragon Opal mining. And then once you unlock that, then you'll be able to mine it with a purple pickaxe. Oh wait, there's got to be more stuff this way too, right? Like another POI this way. And this one's tripping out. Because I don't think I did this one. Or was this the Earth one that I did earlier and I just never marked it? So I'll mark it now. We'll come back later, I guess, and we'll see if it's bugged. Because I definitely have multiple locations that are bugged. Oh, where do you find Dragon Opal? It's all over the map. If I look around, there's some right there. You see that little white crystal-y thing? Have I been to that one? Yeah, we've been to that one. Oh. I need to go drop stuff off. It's about that time. That's what I could also be doing. What I mean to be doing at these places is just to notify myself that I already grabbed this chest, because it's hard to kind of see from far away. What you would probably want to do, like I'm doing, throw a campfire up here, so that way from a distance, if you see any of these that have a campfire in them, you know you already collected the chest from there. Now, some of those do have respawning chests, but that one was obviously just a regular steel chest. I forget that these are these little things are where lightning energies are. I need to remember that. I like never collect these little rocky monuments. I like never go and collect the lightning energies. Hey, what's happening? I feel like the sprint bug. I can't even shoot. What's happening? There we go. Didn't let me shoot for like 10 seconds. Yeah, it's like probably 1 in 5 POIs you'll find that are just bugged up, don't work how they should. Oh, let's go. So again, even though this is level 6, if I complete it, it can come back as a level 8, can come back as a 7, it can come back as literally anything. What is this? Ice? But you always want to complete them regardless of their level. Oh, I'm almost dead. Sometimes, dude, I don't like where the health bar sits now. Because I think that's why I die. So I'm just now realizing this. My mic stand in my peripherals, it's like a blind spot. And I can see my health bar, but my left eye can't. Like if I close my right eye, I can't see my health bar. If I close my left eye, I can see it a little bit. And with both eyes open, it's like I don't know what the effect is called, but I get like a little bit of both. I can see it a little bit, but then I also can't see it a little bit. It's weird to explain, but that's how it is. But I really wish I could move. I don't mind how the UI is, but let me put it up in the top left corner again. That was so much better. Was it not? Yeah, you literally need a lazy eye. I need it. I need to see. That's why I die sometimes. I don't even realize I'm low, and I swear there's like, it doesn't even make a sound, or there's a little bit of on-screen effects, I think, when you're low, but not as much as it was before. The materials I used for my hammer, though, were steel for the top and opal for the bottom. I already had an ice storm. I wanted a cryo. I have 2 powers. 2 ice. These are just regular powers, obviously. Ice storm. This one's a geokinesis in gold. I'm working my way through the codex on those ones. Let's see. Yeah, we still need 6 more. I don't get why they don't put all the ice ones right next to each other, but hey. Your game. Yeah, they did just upgrade the inventory not that long ago. I think we got an extra line of inventory even recently. I wish by now they would have added like a side bag where there's tabs up here. I wish you could have, you know, you have the equipment slot here. Because we've got the equipment, and this one's active equipment. This one's passive, which is weird. Or no, this one's passive equipment, right? Wasn't this passive and this is active equipment? That's like the sub slots of what they're called. Because in this slot for the glider, I think it'd be cool as if instead of a glider, you could have like a backpack or a fanny pack that you could equip here instead, and then it would give you like a second tab of inventory. Although it wouldn't be a full second tab, but maybe like half of this. You got like half of this, and so like you would tab over, and that would be like your fanny pack storage. And it would only be there if you had the fanny pack thing equipped into your slot there. Because that's still something they haven't given us. They finally have given us more of these equipments, but they haven't given us any replacements for the glider. The glider is like the only item that goes into that slot, I'm pretty sure. Because that was the thing we asked for a long time ago, is substitutes for the illuminator, and now that we got them, it like honestly it makes the illuminator now like obsolete in a sense. All right, so that's probably all the POIs over there. I can't imagine there's one snuck in between there. So we'll fly back out here. We'll search this area for POIs. So my goal, guys, is I'm going to mark every POI on my map. Because I still also, I have not found the POI challenge. And I think it's like location specific. Like you only get it in like one spot on your map. Because I have not found the double Lost Master quest or challenge that people have found. That's kind of the other reason I'm searching all of them. So I want to find that one specifically. Does it move around? Okay, so I guess it doesn't matter. The other reason I'm trying to mark all of them is just so at some point, like once I mark all of them, because like this one, you see how like this one and this one are really far away from each other. But like, you know, this one to this one and this one to this one and here and then so forth, those are really close. So my goal is to mark where all of them are, and then I'm going to make a jump pad system that goes from like this one to this one, 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 this one. It'll be like a chain that I can go on with jump pads, and I'll be able to go through them super quickly. Oh, did this one spawn back? I think it did. I think this is the one I already did. Yeah, you just go ahead and die to electric damage. Nice! Alright. Oh. I'll just be taking these. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Sorry, bud. You was low. Hey, it's a black ram. You leave him alone. Whoa. Oh, dang it. Is there a campfire nearby that I could steal? Oh, there always is. No? Usually, like I said, I like to mark these with a campfire so I don't waste time thinking there's a chest up there, only for there to be an already broken chest that will never respawn again. Alright, so there's got to be a POI like somewhere around here, probably. So let's go up. Let's see. There's got to be something. Surely there's a POI around here. That's the one we were just at. There wasn't any. Maybe there's one in between there, but I think I already searched that area pretty good. So I reckon there's one somewhere in here. The Ice Temple? You'll get sent there by Lloyd once you've done enough of the quests. Also, let me... So with the Earth Spinjitzu equipped and damage 3, you can actually... So here, watch this. So I'll one-shot. I know I have Destruction on, but it'll do enough damage to one-shot it every time regardless. Watch this. You do a jump attack. 211. You do a regular attack with the Earth Spinjitzu. It only affects your regular attacks, not your jump attacks. So you actually end up doing more with your regular swing than you do your jump swing. However, when you don't have the Earth Spinjitzu equipped, then your jump swing is better. It is only in the case that you do not have the Earth Spin Jutsu. Or if you do, that you need to worry about it. There's got to be a POI, right? I feel like we're... There's got to be one over here. It's... Oh, I see one. There's that one. That's definitely one I haven't got. Let's go grab that. Right? I didn't grab that one? No. I've been here before. That's where those chests were. Yeah, I also have this, I think it's for other people, I have this one place that doesn't spawn a third target. It's on the coast, and I've seen someone on TikTok post about that exact POI spawn with that same challenge on it. I hate you. No. 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 Die. I'm coming for you. Yes, double unknowables. What's making your shield go up? When I use the earth, probably. So if I use these earth pistols, or anything, if you do what earth, you might wonder, because fire burns, electricity shocks, ice freezes. Some people might ask, well, what does the earth do? You'll notice when you get the bar up, so this guy, see how we got him afflicted with earth now? Every time you hit him after that, it has a chance for them to pop out shields while they're earth afflicted. So then you can go pick those shields up, and now you have overshield. And also, while you have the Earth Spinjitzu scroll equipped, you'll actually gain shields slowly over time. So that's the other way I'm getting it right now. But it also has to do with the Earth Affliction. They'll end up dropping little shield pellets. Did I put a marker there? I don't think I did. Thank you! I need a wood. All right, I imagine there's not one here we could check. That's like right where I was, wasn't it? Rough. I guess there could be one in this little like mountain wooded area, like one of the smaller ones that has like the rollers and stuff. Not all POIs are as big as one another. Oh, did that really drop down? Come on. Boo. Like, I suppose there could be a POI tucked away in here, but it's so hard to see. I don't see anything. Do you? Oh, I didn't mean to jump off. Rolling with it. I need to put fires here. Anywhere you collect these energy things, I recommend putting down a campfire. So that way from a distance you can already, because this is a huge, like, what is the word? Marker. But it's hard to see if you've actually gotten it from a distance sometimes. Oh, there's a fire. Perfect. It's like there's always a campfire on the Ninjago Island close by. How to defeat Storm King? Using the new Ninjago weapons or just the old weapons made with Ninjago materials is always a good choice. Oh, there we go. And then same with stuff like when you find... Oh, there's a POI. Oh, I already have that one marked. So we're good there. There's definitely nothing in between this area. Because I feel like there should be one around here. But I don't think there was. Like, I was just over there, so I think I'm going to skim, like, this way instead. Favorite weapon? The hammer has actually been my most recent favorite. It smacks, dude. It's a good weapon. I think I only have one chest of rice, but I ended up making like almost a half a chest of steamed rice, which if you realize that takes 5 times the amount of rice to make. So I ended up making a ton of it into steamed. Oh wait, is that the only entrance to this one? Oh, I finally found a one that has it has like 2 tiny little entrances. I like that. This one could be a base, because I haven't found this one yet. This would be a cool little, because I could do like a mini build in here, and I was looking for one. I thought I found one earlier that had a really tiny entrance, and now this one has a tiny entrance. There's no other way in here besides those 2 holes in the wall. Oh wait, there's a sliver over here, but you can see through it, but you definitely can't get through there. This is one of the cooler ones. I might have to mark this. There's only like 2 tiny slits to get up in there. That's actually really cool. It looks like there's supposed to be an entrance back here maybe, but it's definitely too small. It's like just a crack in the wall there. That's really cool. And it's even like the entrance is blocked by like this spike. I could definitely make like a little secret in here. Little secret storage base or something. That would be cool if I made this like my permanent storage base in here for just the time being. My lair. My secret evil lair. I have lava with sharks with laser beams attached to their freaking heads. Nah, steamed rice is kind of just a mid healing. Like, once you get potions, like that's so much better for healing. Hey, I'm gonna put a map marker there, because that's actually sick, dude. That is a super concealed cave. Okay, let's mark that with like a house potential building spot. Because I have dragons for skulls, 3s are chaos events, and then I guess we'll just make that our own kind of point of interest. That's actually cool, though. It's exactly the kind of cave I was hoping for when I found that other one. Alright. Oh, POI there. Is that a chaos challenge? Almost looks too small, but then again, I don't think any of them can be too small. Yeah. My boy! There's one of the smaller ones. Dang. It's a super low level, but is small and compact. There's no more bugs with the map markers, right? You can pretty much place as many as you want, and they all show up indefinitely. I remember a while back there was like a bug with how many you could place. That one's obvious. Okay, have I marked that one? No, I haven't. Yeah, the hammer is crazy. I highly recommend one. Because the pistols are great for, like, dragons and stuff, but if you've just got, like, crawlers, rollers, those weaker kind of enemies, especially, like, wolves and stuff works great, too. I'm pretty sure I'm going to one-shot these guys even if I don't do a jump attack. Oh, if they're Storm Wild, it's not quite. But if they were weak to it, if they were the right elemental, they would definitely. What is this? They're actually resistant to this, aren't they? Kobe. Oh, it's a bug, Steph. Dub Zeppelin actually figured this out. So when you put down a map marker... Oh, okay. Hold on. I gotta put one down anyway. So check this out. When you put down a map marker, look at... You notice anything weird here? Look real close at the menu towards the bottom. Is there anything out of place? Could this weird grayed out area be extending down too far for some reason? Look at this. Why is that there? Why is there this grayness here extending down from the UI? Well, check this out. Let's mark this. And then let's go to settings. Let's go to UI. Let's make our HUD scale really small and tiny. So that way when we open up our HUD, see how it's small like this? Or our building menu. See our building menu, how long the list is? Now, watch this. Let's build ourselves a map marker. Holy cow! There's the colors. They're all the, you can actually change the colors, but you have to have the UI on very, very small for them to show up. They're down here. They're just down here, guys. Zeppelin found them. Don't worry. They're safe down here. So you just have to make your HUD scale super tiny, and then place the marker, and then make your HUD scale big again. Yep. They're down here. I have to confirm it. But then you would just make your HUD scale back to normal at 100. Thank you, Dub Zeppelin. Okay, 35, 45 will make it more visible, but still overall visible. That's good to know. Okay, that's why I put fireplaces there. See, I've already collected that one. I don't even have to check it. All right, let's search out this way. I have a feeling if I go right to that marker, I'll probably find another POI. Can you see it crying? That's not exactly the goal. I don't need any more right now. And it's a pretty boring process. Granted, what I'm doing right now isn't mega exciting, but exploring is still fun. Hey, look at that. I found one. Anything else I can see from here? Looks like there's something there, but I can't tell if that's just trees or a build. Guessing the other one's around the side somewhere. Going this way, because I still feel like there should be one here, but I swear there wasn't. Gonna need a couple of these. Oh. Actually gonna keep the blue flopper of all things. Don't need the frost pine. Just give me that. Whenever I find those little elemental areas that give you energies, I like to mark them with a campfire so that way I don't try to collect them again because they only do spawn once. What do I do for a living? Actually, for about the last 2.5 years, I've been just making content for a living. making content and streaming. It's been paying the bills. Doesn't make good money. It makes relatively for what I was able to not do my regular job, which I wasn't making like insane amounts of money at anyway. I was making probably average money, but I'm not gonna give any specifics. But I'm not like buku rich or anything. And everybody's different, you know. Some people are better at monetizing than others, especially probably better than me, I'm sure. You know, figuring out ways to monetize their content. Granted, I try to do I always try to ensure that if I'm making money from my content, I'm not extracting it from my viewers. Granted, like, viewers is what gets you the ad deals and stuff, but like, I never, like, highly encourage people to subscribe on Twitch. Like, yeah, I'll always appreciate it, but I'm generally, like, and I'll do subathons and stuff and all that, but at the same time, I'm never really, like, super into people supporting me that way, because in reality, all I could really ask for is your free viewership in general, and if you guys follow up and enjoy my content enough and just watch for free, and there's enough of you watching for free, then I still get essentially income through ad deals that, because, you know, brands like LEGO or other deals are like, hey, there's a lot of people watching this guy. Let's, you know, I want to make my money kind of that way rather than directly from you guys. Like, I don't expect you guys to pay my bills. I want to put my best foot forward, make the best content that I can, and hopefully it gains an audience that then brings the attention of people, or not people, but brands and companies that do have money. So that way, again, I'm not extracting the financial gain from my followers directly, even though you guys are my direct supporters. But I don't want it to be in the sense of, like, y'all are paying the bill. Yo, thanks, James. I appreciate it. With that said, if you're on TikTok, you should come watch me on Twitch. It's free. I mean, there's ads and stuff, which I guess there isn't on TikTok, which is a hard sell, but come over. What do we got? Hit all targets. The worst one. Alright, there's one there, and there's probably one somewhere else. Really, really, really stupid. It's not there. Oh, I told you it was somewhere stupid. Hey. Okay. Must have been lagging or something. Right there, and the other one was like down here, right? Aha. No, it's not gonna do much damage, but where'd I get my display shelves from? I actually got those from Pier 1 Imports when they went out of business several years ago. And they were the shelves that Pier 1 Imports used, like, in their stores for their merchandise. So they weren't shelves that, like, they sold or anything. So it's probably... I wouldn't know how to find them again. I've even tried looking for more. And I think I found a Facebook listing of someone selling them, but they were selling the ones that they bought from Pier 1 Imports. Like, I don't know where you would buy them as far as, like, if even anybody manufactures those exact shelves anymore. Because, again, Pier 1 Imports, I don't know how long they were in business, probably like 20 plus years before they went out of business sometime in, like, 2020 times. They probably had those shelves for 20 years, so who knows who manufactured them 20 years ago and sold them to them, and if that manufacturer is, one, still in business, two, still manufacturing that same model / shelving unit 20 years later. You know, there's a lot of ifs there. What do you use to make it strong? I mean, I use steel and opal, and then I put on this one I have lightning relic on it. But then luck, damage, durability is what I use. Oops. I forgot about the slide move, to be honest. Again, for those who are wondering, you don't want to skip these because you get unknowable energies from them. And unknowable energies for the rest of these damn things. Are they inside the cave that's here? I swear to not see other banners. I've got 4 more, according to this. I don't believe you, sir. Isn't this a cave? Doesn't it look like one of those caves where there should be an entrance, but I swear there's not. Doesn't this thing look like one of those cave systems with the like the lava in it and stuff? It's almost like the entrance is on this side or something, and it's like completely blocked. It's like there's like remnants where I can almost see inside of it. Isn't this a cave? There's just no entrance to it. I swear. Oh, wait. Crack over there? That's weird. Yeah, it looks like the same structure those ones are made with. I'm guessing the entrance is just like on the other end. Oh no. I goofed it up. When you do a glide and then go out of it, it takes so long to re-grapple again. It's annoying. Bring it on! Oh, I missed. Dude, I hate this part. Hi. Smosh. Smosh. Yeah, I think that new plant glitch will be patched at some point. It won't be urgent, but I do feel that's something like definitely unintentional that wasn't supposed to happen. At least that's my theory. Oh, he's strong. Come here. Oh, let me just do a combo on him. Like, I feel like there should be another POI, like, somewhere in here, but sometimes you just have dead spots where there just isn't any. Or I'm just not searching hard enough in some of these, like, mountained areas. Like, there could be one, like, in here, I suppose, but sometimes if you're not on the right hill, looking down past the right tree, you just don't see them sometimes. Or there's just legitimately nothing in here. What's he doing? I am marking all the POIs on the map. Wasn't that the cave thing I was just at that was like closed or seemingly closed? I think it was. That was the same one. You know what I want to do is I wonder. Do I have stuff for swivel? Oh, I had cords at some point. I threw them away. But I could do the swivel trick and see if I can get into that cave with the swivel trick. And then it could be like a secret, an even secreter base than the other one is. Yeah, let's go mark that one. Okay, let's go mark it real quick. All right, potential base location. Oh, we've already done this one. So we need to go like that way. Oopsies. I went the wrong way. How do you get the pistols? Check out the topped pinned video on my profile. It'll explain everything. Wait. Didn't I do this one? Did I just not mark it? Or did I not go to this one yet? Did I just get Kozu Stone off that chest? What a ripoff. Okay. I haven't done this one. I know you guys are going to be resistant to this, but you're still going to take a lot of damage, okay? No! No chest? Pretty sure I got gypped. Indeed we did. All right. I have found a lot today, have I not? I guess at this point, I'm probably at a point where I could probably plan the route, but I should probably be doing this down towards the south side first, because this side of the map has so many hills and mountains on it. It's going to be hard to do a jump pad system throughout the whole thing just because of the hills and the elevation. And the jump pad system doesn't really make you go much. Like you can make a train system to make it go higher, but I feel like this end of the map is so much flatter. I should probably spend some time finding them down there before I finish up this side. What do you guys think? Plus, I probably do need to make an item dump anyway. Why don't you play Minecraft? It's better than this? That's a subjective opinion. If you think it's better than this, then you should play Minecraft, absolutely. But I have nothing against Minecraft. I'm not saying it's bad, but I highly prefer this game. Equilibrium. Unfortunately, I'm not a personal trainer or a tutor of any sorts, so I don't offer those sorts of services, but it's nice of you to ask. Let's go over here. I haven't really made any jump pads yet, so I guess I could leave this for now until I actually plan on making the jump pad system. That might be smarter. And then do I even have any torches here? I guess the 3 on me is fine. Damn nice Legos, thank you. Wait, you can make shelves? Yeah, I'm gonna put out a video for this tomorrow. It's really easy, and I kind of I keep forgetting. It's my personal rule, and that it's in content creation. Here's a tip for you, actually, Equilibrium. Tip for content creation. Speak of the devil. It's my probably golden rule of content creation is never underestimate the fundamentals. And what I mean by that is when you're creating content, for whatever category, could be LEGO Fortnite, could be any game, could be LEGO in general, could be arts and crafts, could be dirt biking, whatever. Start with the basics. If you're a content creator, don't feel like you need to create some profound epiphany crazy video that is like the most advanced technique for whatever you're talking about. There are games like this where you'd think like, oh, well, high level, like big giant tutorials are gonna, those don't not get views, but what will also get you views is the simple stuff. Yeah, there's been tons of people who have made shelving tutorials, but as a new creator, never underestimate the fundamentals in that, like, make a tutorial for how to, even how to find basic materials in the game. Those are videos I could be like still making content on because they're basic. You think like everybody knows it, and that's the thing is like that's why you don't want to underestimate the fundamentals, is because you understand the fundamentals of your trade. You're gonna know that, so you kind of assume that everybody else knows that, but in fact they don't. One of my most viral videos, I don't think it was top, but like one of the most set of viral videos I ever posted before I made LEGO Fortnite content, when I was making IRL LEGO content, was what is a brick separator and how to use it. You'd think as a LEGO if you're of a LEGO builder, you've probably used a brick separator before. You understand what it's for, how to use it. However, because you have that assumption, you think that everybody knows how to use it. That is not the case. Millions of views on those videos because people did in fact not understand that. So never underestimate the fundamentals. That's a great tip. No idea is too small.
Customization.
Genius!
He's tenderizing the ground.
How to farm legendary oil?
Write that down, write that
Go
down.
from chaos challenge to 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 chaos challenge. That's how you farm ritual oil. No matter what level the chaos challenge is, you complete it, and then you go on to the next one, and then you hope that the next one's a level 8. And then you get some gold oil, and then you go on to the next one, and you hope that it's a level 8. And if it's not, you complete it, because if you don't complete it, it can't come back as a level 8. So you just keep completing them and keep completing them. And yeah, farming the dragon works pretty well too, because then you're also getting scales and potentially gold relics. But what you're not you will get, I think you get unknowable energies from the dragon, but you get disproportionate amounts. You'll end up getting like more ritual oils than you do unknowables. And I don't know if you know this, for every 1 ritual oil that you have, you need 3 unknowables to make that into a honed version. So, because when you go over here, if I want to make honed bamboo, sure, I need 1 ritual oil, 1 gold ritual oil, but I need 3 of these. So these are equally, if not 3 times as important as the ritual oils are. Because if you run out of these, well, guess what you can't do? Even if you got 100 of these, if you got 0 of these, you ain't making none of these. Tips. All right, let's go search the other end for a little bit. How can you create Durasteel? You actually you can make it with scrap Durasteel, technically, at the smelter steel, but mostly you just find it on Star Wars Island. The dragon, you have to just log out and log back in to get him to spawn every time. Even if you have multiple dragon, like I have a dragon that spawns here, I have a dragon that spawns here, and I know I have a dragon that spawns here. I'm sure there's other ones. But if I were to go defeat the dragon here, you'd think, oh, I could just go over here and there'd be another dragon. No, when you defeat one, it like despawns the rest of them on the island until you log out and log back in. It's kind of annoying. Where is the island? My island is at about 5 o'clock on my mainland. Like, if you imagine, your mainland is roughly round for the most part. It's not going to be perfectly round, but your mainland is generally going to be a round-ish blob. So I think about it like my mainland is a clock. I've got my Ninjago Island at about 5 o'clock. I've got my Lost Isles at exactly 3 o'clock. I've got my Star Wars Island and even in my Storm King Islands at about 12 o'clock. And then there's like nothing out here on my 9 o'clock. But I know some people's Star Wars Islands are like on their 9 o'clock. So it's kind of random where it throws your landmass. However, I think everybody's... I don't know if everybody's went here, but it's probably similar. But I think it's different world to world. All right, let's... First, I need to refill my water. Give me a second. Be right back. Yours is connected? Like your Ninjago Island is connected to the mainland? How's it going, by the way, Vamp? Well, I'll be right back. Forgot I had a gallon of Arizona tea to bust open. All right, we got about hour and 15. Because I do feel like these POIs out here ultimately will be easier to traverse. Because there's hills, but there's not as many. And where it's not hilly, it's relatively flat. Relatively. But I do feel like POIs are almost more spread out on this part, but maybe not. Because I should be able to jump pad from like this one to this one. And then that, we need to go... see if I collected that chest yet. Yep, okay, get rid of this. We brought... I don't have any wood, of course. Oops. So the reason I build campfires up here is so I know I already collected the chest. It's just a lot easier to see that from a distance, if it's lit up or not. I guess I put it there. I think I see a POI there in the woods. What a good world. I mean, I think this is fairly similar to most people's. Like, the Ninjago Islands aren't going to differ too much from one to next. Is that a black sheep? Sure is. Nice. Good boy. Oh, it's just a, it's not even a POI. Oh, it's just a random chest. That had iron, nothing. Oh, I already looted it, clearly. I think I get a dragon spawn right around here, too, normally, if it's ready to spawn. That is. I don't even know how to describe how the dragon spawns. It, like, you only get, like, one spawn per login. It's so weird. They need to fix that so you can go from dragon location to dragon location. My charms? Yeah, I've got a legendary elemental amplifier, a legendary precision, and a blue totem of return. Sorry, I'm getting hit by stuff right now. Oh, I ran out of torches, rip. So there's usually a campfire close on Ninjago Island. Nope. Oh, I've got that place marked. Is that place marked way out there? I don't think that one is. But I should still probably go, because I want to make a chain. And these two have been bugged a lot. But if I start here, I can go there, 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 here, there, then here. I think that might be a little too far, but there's definitely no POI that way. Like, we just went there, right? What's all that stuff floating? Oh, there's... No, that's the one I've already been to, right? Yeah, I think that's one I've already been to. And that's just a tower anyway. Hey, a cave. Have I been in that one yet? Maybe the other side is better. Maybe those ones have more dense POIs, even though there's more terrain kind of blocking them. Looks like... Nope. So I'd want to be putting campfires in front of these too, so I could see if I looted them already. No, that's the goal. If you go play LEGO Fortnite because of my stream, that's a win. That's a win. There's usually a POI in, like, where the rice fields are, right? On, like, these hills. Have I been to that one? No. There's one over there, too. What about that one? So that one we've definitely marked already. Okay. Just trying to make sure I'm not skipping over any of them. Oh! Hello, buddy. Let's not do a big spin move to start. I said let's not! Well, that was easy. Bro, because you guys started to play again? W. I'm doing my job. It's not a mandatory job, but it's my goal. My goal, I've always said this, my goal is to get people as interested in this game as I am. Oh, wasn't there one like way over there? The hammer you get from the dual pistols questline. You'll get it before you get the pistols even. Should I continue to play? I mean, if you're enjoying it, yeah, but if not, then no. Don't force yourself. I'm not going to tell anyone to do anything they don't want to do, you know? But if you're still enjoying it, yeah. Absolutely. I think it's the most whimsical and fun survival game out there. It may not be the most technical or in-depth, but... it's getting there. I feel like give it another couple of years and it'll be like exactly where it needs to be. Yeah, why do I feel like out on this side the POIs are like barren? I should just get into a flying machine at this point and search for them. Don't you think that'd be more efficient at this point? Just flying machine this thing? This is pretty. This is really pretty. Wow. It's level 8. Wow. Alright, where are my thingies? They're always gonna be in some dumb spot. What are they? Electric? Oops. Did I even charge the thing? Okay. In here? It's probably around the border somewhere stupid, right? Hello. It's not in here. Nope. It's not down here. No. Is it in the house somewhere? No. Is it up here? No. Am I missing it yet? That one. That one. Again, it's probably somewhere really stupid. Like in these bushes back here or something. Or it's... oh, there it is. I see it. That's stupid. Why is it there? Am I gonna even hit that? Can I even... ah! I don't have any other sort of electricity items or lightning items on me right now. Oh, come on. Ah. I see a sparkly over there. I'm just looking for all of the POIs that are on my map, or at least as many of them as I can find. And then I think there was actually one somewhere right over here. Convenient. Like, it's really easy to see out here. That's for sure. You can see where POIs aren't. I need more grapple. That's my last grappler. I've been flying through these. There's a lot of cozies. Grab some. I swear, it's like the most cozy stone I've seen in one spot. Some of these areas. Holy crap. It's not rare, but like I swear it's still very scant. Hexy, I do not know. I said a lot of things, so I don't know what I was saying at the time you were gone. Yeah, I feel the same kind of way, Mickey. Is they need to make, because you know we have like Ninjago charms. They almost need to kind of go back and rework the other zones and give us like Lost Isles charms that like power you up against Lost Isles enemies only. So that way, like, if you had any other charm like Ninjago charms or regular charms, you'd have a really tough time until you progressed to get Lost Isles charms. And then you're like, oh, well, now I got the best charms here, but then you would go to Star Wars Island and you would have to get like Star Wars charms. And if you didn't have Star Wars charms, then it would be really hard to defeat the Star Wars enemies. So like you couldn't just like one type of item fix it all, you know? Because that's what happens with Ninjago is like you have the Ninjago stuff. Now you're like practically invincible because you have like gold charms, gold weapons. But they should make it you go to a new zone and those gold weapons, unless you have charms, they're like blue weapons there. You know, like they're only gold in their home turf. Otherwise, they have like the effectiveness of like a blue or a purple in other zones. I think that'd be one way to balance the zones better. And they already kind of have that for Storm King. They have the legendary Storm Charm. That when you have the legendary Storm Charm equipped, you take less damage from Storm enemies. So they already kind of have that going. They just need to add that pro and con to every set of equipment. I think that would make it much better. Upload a tutorial on the new storage? On your new storage? Wait, what new storage? Like my most recent mega storage base? That's just probably not going to happen. I mean, I can do a small tutorial on like the shelving, but I'm never going to do a one-for-one tutorial on like the entire thing. It's just would take too long and stress me out too much. I don't know if I should venture there. Oh, there's a POI out there. I guess I'm doing it. I'm like, I don't want to risk going to this island if I've already collected the thingy-mabob, which I clearly have, but I can't mark it. See, and this is another spot. Anywhere, like these ice spots that give ice energies, I would recommend marking them with a campfire afterwards, so that way, from a distance, you can tell really easily if you've been there. Wait, why is it not letting me do the thing? Oh, I'm not. I don't have it equipped. Duh. Duh. What do you have on the pickaxe? Damage, durability, luck, and destruction. Those do not respawn, no. Because I've been to, like, you know how there's earth ones, lightning ones? I've been to earth ones plenty of times where I go to it and there's nothing there, and it's because I collected it before. There's also tons of coastal POIs, including the ones on the islands. So those ones those are good if they're in line with some of the other ones on the mainland, but sometimes they're a little too far off to make it convenient. Oh, I'm gonna die. Again, I can't see my health bar. Oh no, did I get rid of my potions? Or I just move them. Why HP so low? Because the elemental amplifier and the precision totem give not as much health as like the legendary health would, and then because I'm in expert mode, the highest level totem of return you can equip is blue, which only gives you 80 health. So being in expert mode kind of nerfs your health a lot if you want to have a totem of return on, which I would highly recommend you do if you're playing in expert mode at all times. Otherwise, you're at risk of losing your world. I don't care if you've got return Klombo cake, return homes. I don't care if you got more totem of immortalities on. If you don't have a totem of return on, you are at risk. You could still lose it through those things very easily. Whoa, what a rock. Whoa, what a statue. Whoa, what a spot. Is that a... What is this? Why is there so much... Interesting. It's like stuff up here. It's like a bed or a carpet. Simba! It's literally, though. We got that POI. Oh, that one's really close to the other two. And then we got this one, and I probably haven't been to this island yet. Probably. Nope. Yeah, these little cluster things, these don't respawn. I'm about 98% positive that's the case. You only have the Storm King and the Dragon left to defeat? Well, hopefully when they do part 2 of this update, there'll be more dragon bosses to fight even. Ow! Oh no, I'm dead. I didn't realize that was elite. Dude, they hit you with the freeze so quick. Also, I didn't see my health. I probably should have healed before I went in there, but I wasn't paying attention at all. Oh, I hope my bed's in a good spot. Otherwise, I don't remember if I reset my bed location, it might spawn me at 0, 0. Well, Buttercakes, that's why I've got the Totem of Return on. Because the Buttercakes will... The reason I would always still have a Totem of Return equipped, because what if you have a Buttercake on, and then for whatever reason you forget to eat another one, and then that buff wears off, and God forbid you die. I'm new to LEGO Fort. What is the best spot for stuff and to build? I mean, the best spot to build is wherever you think is, like, prettiest, or wherever you think suits your build best, but... Like, right now, if you're new, I would say making your main base on Ninjago Monastery is, like, probably the best thing, because you can teleport there instantaneously. Yeah, my bed is far. And that's where all the current content is and is going to be for the next couple months, likely. So... And I've had this world for almost like 2 years, or no, it'll be 2 years in June. So it's been more like a year and a half since Expert Mode came out. I've had this world ever since Expert came out, and it's my single running Expert Mode that I've gone with. I had technically like 1 or 2 other Expert worlds before this. However, there's like an exception. What was it? In 25, right? Or mid 24, right? No, I'm forgetting. Yeah, mid 24, we got Expert Mode. I was in Brick World Chicago for a LEGO convention, and I was streaming from the convention, and that was actually the weekend that Expert Mode released. So I was on a not my own rig in a convention center with a much smaller desk than I'm used to, and I like didn't have enough mouse room to like be comfortable, and I ended up losing my first Expert world or 2 that I ever made while I was doing those streams. But then when I got back home from that trip, that like following Monday, I made this world, and that ended up being my like forever world. But I don't count the other ones because like I lost those not just due to inexperience, but I was like way out of my zone. Oh, why am I doing a just teleport? Not even thinking. I don't even know what's faster technically, if one even is faster than the other. first step to not dying in expert mode is not playing expert mode. Truer words have never been said. I mean, do all the Ninjago quests. Keep doing the challenges that Lloyd gives you until you get to the end. Once you get to the Earth Sanctum, that's the end of the quest line for now. Why is it taking long? Well, it took me so long the first time is because I died, like here, right? I died like wherever I was over there. It had to transfer me all the way over here. That takes a while. Oh no, I need to make separate storage for this. It's getting too full. Wait, I can... It works for now. Until I have to expand it more. Why is it lagging? Well, that chest is full. The crossbow is also really good, and I also, and then the hammer is another really good one. Oh, I have a bus station out there. Sick. Why are you farming that much resources for nothing? It's not for nothing. The ritual oils and unknowables I'm definitely gonna use. Now some of the other energies I may not use nearly all of those ever, but you kind of passively get some stuff you don't end up needing while you're trying to get the stuff you do need or want. Was that the one I was at first? I just died at one. I should just take more buses and see so much better up here. This is probably just a little shrine. I doubt this is an actual POI. Oh, I should have brought torches if I had any. But as far as the oils, there will probably be a day where I try to at least craft a good amount of the combinations that are available. Oh no, that's the one I already got. So there was, I swear there was a couple more over here that I was going to. Oh, what's going on with these hills? See the blockiness of these grass plots? It's so weird looking. So, oh, that's interesting. It goes right from a rice field into a lake. That's kind of cool. How do you get the dual gun? Check out my top pinned video on my profile. It's doing the weird thing there too. It's like a weird texture going on with the like the hills and stuff. I don't think this is the one I was at before, but what do I have to do? Defeat enemies. Oh. Hello, gentlemen. I think it's bugged. It says Chaos Embers. Oh wait, there it is. I didn't see the sphere at first. All right, I need some more embers, please. Did these guys in here drop embers? Yes, they did. Let me have it. Where'd your thing go? Cheater! How do you get the, like I was saying, the top pin video? I'll show you everything you need to know for the... pick it up. We'll tell you everything you need to know to get the dual pistols. Basically, it comes down to finding a spire, and then you'll get the quest line. There he is. I was say, sometimes if you don't kill all the enemies, they don't spawn more, and then you can't get more embers. So you have to check around for the enemy that's causing the holdup. Now it'll probably spawn some more wolves, I'm guessing. At least I hope it does. Because I need one... Yep, there we go. Didn't I have another one over here? I swear there's like another one like over here or something. Or right there. Holy cow. Yeah, the coastal ones are like separate from the non-coastal ones, and they can spawn like really close to each other. Is it gonna even give me a challenge? Oh, this is probably bugging
You,
it.
sir, need a totemon.
We were just talking about it too. I never did put one on, did I? Does it get boring over time? For me personally, now it hasn't. Where did I have them? Didn't I have a chest specifically with them in there? Oh, duh, they're right there.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Oh my god, it's like the best use of that audio that anyone's ever done. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Get your totem. Here, I'll just bust out there
Oh,
again.
brother, this guy stinks!
If you're not into building and like really, like me, I'm an extremist when it comes to this game. I collect way too much stuff. But I do it for the fun. I do it for the love of the grind. We went to that one, we went to that one, which was seemingly bugged. Let's see if going back there will fix it.
Some of you may
My
die,
favorite island? I mean,
but it's a
Ninjago is
sacrifice
definitely a
I am
competitor
willing
for the
to
top.
Are you out here trying to give us a heart attack?
I know, right? Because tomorrow I may do a building day. That's usually how I keep it fresh for me. I switch from doing like crazy side missions that I create myself, like, you know, collecting a bunch of stuff or marking all my POIs, which is like pretty much unnecessary, but I like to do it. You know, I'm satisfied with that kind of doing random objectives, but yes, okay. This is what we're looking for. Whoa! Squiggly! Aw. Squiggly. I already marked this one. Did I mark that one over there? Yeah, we marked that one. Okay, so we got all these ones. I know I already have a flag here. You're not allowed to know why that one's there. Oh, did this one respawn already? Holy crap. Sick. Fire conduits, go. Yeah, I feel like I did this one like 3 minutes ago. I feel like they are like inconsistent with their spawn times. So I swear I did this challenge. I guess I did. Wait. No, I didn't log out. I guess I traveled really far when I died. That might have triggered it. Oh my god, I got the sprint glitch. And I know this other one's right here. Oh god, I can't even shoot now until the sprint glitch goes away. There we go. Give me my gold oil and let me be gone. Okay, so I think I got all the ones in this area, but I bet there's one like... Oh, there's one right there. Is that the one I marked? No, that's a different one. That's like really close to that one. It's like right over the hill. Did I mark the wrong one? Oh, I forgot to grab more grapplers from the base too. Yeah, this one's definitely not on the map. Or not one I marked yet. They're very interesting. The more I go to, there's like a lot of different unique POIs. They're like all custom. Like there's not many that are repeats. But I'm sure I've seen at least 1 or 2 repeats among these. But not many. Like this one's really cool. They're all just a little bit different from one another. Isn't that the one I just hit? Isn't that all of them? Am I crazy? Thought I did 3. That one. Oh, now I got the sprint glitch. There's that one. There's that one. I still can't shoot. Where's the third one, chat? Am I blind? Sometimes it is bugged and there won't be a third one, but a lot of times I'm just blind as a bat. Is the echo just me? I think so. I've been having that bug with TikTok where I go into a video and it'll be all echoey. Then I'll go back a second later and it'll be fine. Yeah, I think this one might be bugged. Unless it's back here. That's not where it is. I checked. Yeah, it's like not there. We're still gonna mark it. Well, that was the marker I put down, thinking it was this one. I think I'm getting back over to some of the POIs I already found. What do you think? All the new OP weapons? They're great. I mean, there's sometimes the game makes it a little too easy once you get to the end game items, but it's still really fun. See, that one I marked already. I think we're... Is that one? Yep, got that one. I think these ones are going to be way easier to make, like a chain system. Probably in the next couple months, Kyle release. That's my guess. Within the next like 1 to 3 months. Yeah, hopefully they add his golden sword. That'd be pretty cool, huh? Alright, so I have all these. There's probably, I doubt there's one like in between, but it looks like we have like all of the ones that would be here and on the coast. I'll start kind of moving out. Alright, so that's that one I already have. Right, okay. There's that little spot. That looks like a little shrine. Is that a POI or it's like a shrine? That one we haven't been to. Death. That one we've been to. So this is a new one. This is a really pretty area, damn. This would be a super nice place to build. You had to restart your Ninjago Island due to so many chaos challenges? I mean, how many you have glitched? Because, I mean, there is a ton. But are you having, like, a majority of them? Like, you must go to all of them? Quest or chest bugged. I didn't hear it spawn anywhere. And these things didn't go away. Pretty sure it bugged. But there should be a chest in here. Yeah, a lot of them do bug, so you kind of... I don't know if... Did they... I don't know if all of them that I've had bugged. I've had one of them that was bugged that definitely stay bugged. But then, like, I know for sure... It's like these two. These two will go back and forth from being bugged and finishable. Like sometimes they'll be good, sometimes they won't be. And then other times there's ones that are like perma-bugged, it seems. I'm guessing we search this way and find another. What was that purple pickaxe? It's just a what is it? Sapphire and gold pickaxe. I think there'd be something out here, but there's like barrens. Maybe there's something in that forest. There's nothing around here. Yeah, there's like, it's like no POIs out here. How do you find dragons faster? Once you find one, mark that location, and then when you kill it, just log out, log back in, it'll come back after you log in. Yeah, dude, I'm in the barrens for POIs all of a sudden. Unless they're like hiding them. there's one. Two, and the third one's around that corner. This one glitch out too. I didn't hear a chest for it. Fun times! There's got to be something out there, right? Because now I've got a super good... If I can go from here, 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 here... Here, 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 here. Maybe to that one. Probably just to that one, then there. But that's my goal, is to make like a bunny hop system where I've got like just all of them covered. How's the Lego grind going? You're witnessing it. It's going right now. I probably have like 30 POIs marked at this point. All right, we're going to take this bus station and we're going to search like this area, because there's got to be a POI in this area. It can't be barren. But it's so hard to tell from the ground. I should have made it daytime too. And of course, nothing's loading in right now. I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing. Hey, there's got to be something out here. You're telling me it's barren of any sort of POI? That's crazy. There's nothing out here? So I just went over there a second ago. There was nothing there. Like I went that way. Like there's got to be something out here. There's a tower, but that's not going to be a POI, I don't think. Not even a coastal one. I mean, there's one there, but it's kind of... See how big of a gap? Like, there's nothing in this patch here? That's crazy. Favorite LEGO game? You're watching it right now. LEGO Fortnite. It's been my favorite since it released. Oh, it's another target one. Let's see if it bugs. I heard the chest for that one. At least I think I did. Right? Chat? Did I get a chest? Oh no. I don't think I did. I swear I heard like the sound for it, which it usually makes. And there's the regular chest. Boo! They gotta fix these, hopefully. Did I not do it? Ow. Do I have to do it again? Yeah, it's broken. Is broken. Oh, there's another POI up there.
Have you tried making any of the weapons using any relics? They look so good, even if you rip them. Be really cool for the weapon wall.
Yeah, I think I've been noticing that, like, it almost seems like it doesn't matter what you make it out of. When you give it a relic, it seems like it goes to the same color scheme no matter what. I'll have to test. Like, all of these are steel and opal, but I want to see, like, with this, because I have steel, but now it makes, like, for frost, they're, like, practically looking like opal even though they're steel. So I think adding the relic actually makes them look less unique. So, like, you really, if you wanted, like, a full collection, you'd really only need one of each weapon with each type of relic combo, because it, like, no matter what base material you make it out of, it's almost like it's going to look the same, so it's almost pointless to go in that collection. And then it would just be a matter of getting the unrelicked part of the collection. Hey, at least we got a chest off this one. Which Spinjitzu right now? I've been switching back between ice and earth. Earth is great because you get past it. Like, watch, just equipping this, I'll start gaining shields here in a second. Or do I have to use it? No, I think you just gain shields. But then, also the good thing about the Earth Master Spinjitzu is when you upgrade it on this, it actually does critical damage to things you're harvesting. Which could just means more damage overall to when you're farming. Hey, why is that open already? Wait, did I open that? I did, right? Why does it look like I didn't open it? Oh, okay, we're good. See, there's still baffles me. There's no challenge over there. I should have put one of those. Do I even have another one? No. I was like, I should have put one of those at the Earth Sanctuary thingy, or the, I don't even know what to call those anymore. Oh, this would be a sick building spot. What is this? Wow. Wow, this is a contender. It's a nice build spot. It's even got a little built-in bridge. Nice. No, those power energy ones, no, those don't. That's why I said I should have marked it. Because when you do those, they're gone forever. So like the ice ones, the lightning ones, and the fire ones in the caves, those are all one time. Just like these two. If it has the black chest, then it'll respawn a chest, but these chests are obviously a one and done. Damn it. Screw the ways of the ninja. Because these are ones I try to mark too if I can, so I don't waste time checking them out again. It's actually kind of fun. Yeah, there's a geyser right next to that challenge. Oh, we've had a POI that looks like this before. Wonder if the things are in the same spot. I think they are. That means the other one should be right there. Yeah, the dual blasters I would argue are better than the shurikens, mainly because of how long they last. Their durability is like ridiculous. Let's go this way. No, you cannot use the alternative abilities with them. You can only put on a regular type of relic. So you can only put a regular ice, a regular fire, a regular earth. If it's the old items. Portals, they seem to be pretty random, but I think they would... If you find one, I think you can find recurring ones. We got that one marked. I don't know what determines if they have a repeatable chest or not for these ones. I haven't really been able to determine a difference. Where's that? Oh, they're really close to that one. See, sometimes they're really close. Oh, and there's another one over there. It's really close too. Favorite LEGO Ninjago character? I gotta say... I think it's Cole. But I'm not, like, super attached to the Ninjago series. I never really grew up with it. Oh, I heard a Lost Master. Hey! How'd you get so good at this? When you do anything for like 2 years in a row, you'll get pretty good at it. That's a pretty POI. See, these are only a one-time spawn as well. There's a lot of them, though. See, this cave has a lot of little entrances. That one I found has, like... One has 0, but that other one I found has, like, a tiny little entrance to it. Yeah, chaos centers. Guys, come over here. Fight me over here. Let's wait. Come along now. I've made you a bridge. Come over to me. So you may spawn these embers closer to the thing. I need efficiency here, guys. No, we can't be spawning way over here. This is not helpful. It is not helpful if you spawn way the heck over here. Stop it. I practically have to go outside of the Chaos Challenge to collect it from you. Why are you out here? Why are we out here? Can I get it up there? Yeah. No. You can't throw these for crap, dude. They don't go anywhere. And you also... Oh, wait. You can't climb. You just can't mantle. Alright, I think we should go to that bus station next. It'll be really easy to see from there. Unless I can see another POI right from this spot. But we'll just make it easier. Look at all the POIs I found today. There's your gold ritual oil at all those places. Yeah, I'm thinking about it right now. I'm actually about to wrap things up, honey. What weapon do I have? I've been using a legendary hammer lately. Oh, I didn't grab the bell from the master. It's not a big deal. But thank you for letting me know. I didn't notice. I must have been full on stuff and not paying attention at that point. It's okay. It's not like I don't have 40 of them. Oh, we did get a ice relic off that master, though, I think. All right. We're done for the day, chat. That's all I got for you. Let's get up on out of here. But if you guys enjoy the stream, thank you so much for hanging out. If you're a fan of the game, you're a fan of me, and you're not supporting another creator in the Fortnite item shop, creator code EpicBricks is the code for you. Just like my username. My username is my creator code if you want to support me via anything in the item shop or your crew subscription, any LEGO passes, any battle passes, any skins, any build kits, anything counts towards it. Highly appreciated if you keep me in mind. Other than that, guys, let's find a raid target for Twitch. But if you're on TikTok, come find me on Twitch or YouTube. I stream over there as well. Highly appreciate it if you guys would, if you're not too picky on what platform you watch people on, but it does technically benefit me / help me a little more if you're on the Twitch rather than the TikTok. However, I could care less at the end of the day. If you're watching me, I'm grateful. But if you're impartial yourself and you don't care where you're watching from and you don't mind watching from Twitch, that'd be sick. Especially if you got one of those Prime subs sitting around. If you're a Twitch Prime or a Amazon Prime member, you get a free sub every month. And if you're not using it on anybody, I'm sitting over here. Let's go G Lego builds. Let's go over to Gary. Gary's on. I haven't raided over to Gary in a while, and he's a great builder. I like to show my respects. I don't know what he's doing right now. But all I know is Gary G Lego Builds is a fantastic builder in the community. One of the best, arguably, I would say. He is always Like, he's a sandbox builder, which is nothing, like, not a big deal or anything. I'm just giving you the rundown. He builds very efficiently, and he just does project after project after project, and they're all gold. Like, he's done crazy, like, dinosaur builds, like Star Wars ships. Like, he's done it all, dude. He's done a crazy amount of variety of builds as well. What about TikTok? There's no way to raid on TikTok. Otherwise, I would do that. And I'm just ending the stream on TikTok. So if you want to do a mini raid, you can go over to my Twitch and follow me for the next time I'm live on Twitch. But other than that, guys, thank you so much to my Twitch people. We are raiding out. Have a great night. Say hello to Gary for me. I'm going to go get some food, and I'm out of here. See, like right now, I just ended the stream on Twitch. So now I still got YouTube and TikTok running. But if you're on TikTok right now, go drop a sub on YouTube or a follow on Twitch. Same exact username. But other than that, guys, I am out of here. Have a great night, TikTok. See ya.